Okay, so far you have learned enough fundamentals about functions. Now there's two more things you have to remember: the inbuilt functions and user defined functions, or UDFs. UDF means user defined functions. So the inbuilt functions are the functions that are provided by the Python itself. Okay, we have seen so many functions here. Like for example, this print is an inbuilt function, that is provided by Python itself. And also if you go up here and you will see some functions that we have used here, right? So this remove is a function, and discard is an inbuilt function. Okay, so all these things are the inbuilt functions that are provided by Python. Okay, now on the other hand, we also have the UDFs, that is user defined functions. So these functions are the functions that are defined by the users or the developer or the programmer, okay, like us. So this one that we have created here, define greet, right? So this is a function that was created by me. I'm a user, right? So this is a user defined functions. Also this add is a function that was created by me. So it's a user defined functions. In this video, let's try to understand some of the inbuilt functions in Python. Okay, so first of all, we have the print statement, and we have already seen print inbuilt function so many times in this course. So after that, we have len functions. You have already seen the len function also, right? If you want to see the len function again, let's say we have a name Python, and what this len function will do is this will just count the number of characters inside a string, right? So n, so len is nothing but the length. Okay, so we say len of name, and you run the code and you see 6, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so that's the len function. And after that, we also have the type inbuilt function. So I think you have seen this type function also, right? So this type function will actually give you the data type of an object, right? For example, let's say print type of 42. Okay, what will be the type of this 42? So of course it is int, right? So you see this class int, this is nothing but the type of this function. If you want to see 42.5, and you see this is float, right? Now if you cover it with this double quotation or single quotation, this will be now str. Similarly, if you want to pass a list, so it will show you the type as list. Okay, so if you want, you can try that out. All right, so also we have seen the input functions, right? So input is also a function. So I think I'm repeating all these things, but it is not necessary, I guess. Name is equal to input, what's your name? What's your name? Just give one space and print name, right? I'm just practicing this. What's your name? I'll say Ratan, right? It is printing Ratan. So this input is a function. This function was actually provided by the Python itself. Okay, max and min also we have seen. I think, let me write max. Yeah, you see this max and min we have seen. So it will actually help you find the largest and smallest value in the collection. All right. Similarly, we also have a function called sum. Okay, sum will add up all the elements in a list. For example, like let me just comment it out. Let's say we have nums is equal to list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Now, if you print the sum of this nums, so what it will do is this sum function will add up all these numbers 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Okay, now if you run it and you see 15, right? So the sum function will do exactly that. Okay, so we also have the round function. So what this round function will do is, let's say the value of pi is 3.14159 or something. Now I only want to see 3.14, right? So in that case, what I'll do is I'll simply say round. I'll just round it. Okay, round of pi, comma, how many decimal values you want, right? So I'll just say 2. So this round function will only give me 3.14. Okay, if it is 6, what it will do, it will give me 3.15, because after 4 there is 6, right? It is more than 5. When it is more than 5, 1 point will be added to the previous number. All right, so that's how this works. And you see there are hundreds of built-in functions in Python, so it's impossible for me to show all of them practically. So that's why what I'll do is I have made the list of built-in functions in this file. Okay, you can read through all of these functions. Okay, so these are all the very important but whereas small functions. Okay, but they do help you in your real projects. Okay, so that's why. And one more thing is the user defined functions. So we have already seen the user defined functions also, right? So we have seen this dynamic functions as well as static functions. Okay, so the remaining thing about functions is the lambda functions. Okay, we'll see that lambda functions in a next video.